What's up, people? We are back with more of WAS, the Hourglass of Lepidoptera. In the previous video, we gave food to all the people in the slums, and then when our kids, well, they're not really our kids, but the kids in the church, when they learned that we were able to read, they found us to be pretty special and actually wanted to teach us to teach them how to read. So, yeah. I'm guessing Tadayoshi is gonna be a teacher for today, so let us continue. Okay, everyone, take your seats. Okay. It's impressive that they're still listening to me, or that they're listening at all. They're not rude brats at all. Unlike yours truly. Now, where should we begin? Should we discuss world history from a humanist point of view? Or analyze our country's likely future course via economics? Wait, we should talk about wild river rats as pests and the pros and cons of exterminating them. Now it's my turn. My brain, a self-appointed vault of knowledge, is going to run at its full potential. Tadayoshi, I have no idea what you're talking about. Boo! Please talk in a language that we can understand. The children are protesting. My knowledge may have to wait a while to show its full potential. We want to be able to read. That's it. I want to read books by myself. Yep, I can't ask Rosary to read books for us all the time. It seems that the children are trying to show Rosary they care in their own way. They want to be able to do more things on their own. Very well. So, how well can you read? I can read hiragana and katakana. I can read a few kanji. Isn't that great? I can read kanji. Easy ones. Rosary must have taught them the basics. Good job, Rosary. I think Rosary is serious about caring for them. She's trying to ease the trouble they face as they grow up. Understood. So we'll start with languages. Okay. Good. Their responses are so motivated. I want to take some books to teach from. Are there any books here? Yep, there are lots of books here. Seriously? Rosary, why didn't you tell me there are lots of books in the church? I'll go get one. I just found one that I want to read. Wait, Myrna! I'll go with you! Alan and Myrna run out of the chapel. Julia? Aren't you going to look for books with them? Yes. I don't think she dislikes me, but it looks like she gets nervous when we're alone together. But it seems like she wants to say something. Tadayoshi-san, I'm afraid. What? Do I frighten you? No, but I'm sorry. Don't worry. I didn't take it personally. So, what are you afraid of, Julia? I tried to ask her in the most cheerful tone I can muster. Julia squirms, but she's trying hard to tell me something. I'm afraid that if we are able to read, Rosane might leave us. Why would she do that? And I want to be together with everyone like this. You like Rosary that much? Yes! She blushes and confesses her feelings to me. She's worried that Rosary may leave them once they are already able to stand on their own 2 feet. Haha, I don't think that will happen. I'll bet Rosary will stay with you, even when you're fully grown. Will she really stay with us? She's still afraid, it seems. Rosary keeps saying that we are family, and people who are family stay together all their lives. This is nothing more than an idealistic theory, as the relationship in my family were stone cold. But I'm sure Julia wants that real idealistic theory. Stay together all our lives. Julia repeats what I said, with teary eyes and cheeks as red as apples. She really loves Rosary. Whoa! Tadayoshi proposed to Julia! Tadayoshi! Julia's mine, you cheater! People who are family stay together all their lives. Stay together all our lives. That sure does sound like a proposal. No. I didn't mean to propose to her. Hey, you're proposing to a child, Tadayoshi. Does that make you a pig? I'm definitely not Alan. Don't look at me like that. Julia, is he speaking the truth? Yes, Myrna. So don't bully Tadayoshi-san. Please. I thought so. Tadayoshi is Rosane's prince after all. Hey, here's a book. Alan, Myrna, what book did you bring me? I chose this. Alan's book has its front cover damaged so badly that its title is barely legible, but I can read the author on its spine, and it gives me an idea of what it is. Oh, look at them all reading together. Now we actually see what Tadayoshi looks like, because I don't think we've seen him at all. Oh, that brings back memories. Isn't that the Boy Detective series? It's fun to read. Right. I'd figure you'd get it, Tadayoshi. I couldn't decide whether to read about sandworms or boy detectives, but I ended choosing up this one. I wanted a story about Princess Yakami, but I lost at rock, paper, scissors to Alan. Too bad for you, Myrna. Myrna wanted to read a local folktale. I know that they're at the age where they get interested in romance, but I think it's too early for Myrna and the others. I'm glad Alan won this time. Isn't that a book for boys? So, Myrna, I take it you haven't read the Boy Detective series yet. Of course not, because I'm a girl. Haha, don't be so stereotypical. Gender doesn't matter when it comes to reading. Actually, one girl I know really likes the series. The girl I'm talking about is a servant who looked after me back in the mansion. She followed me around like a puppy. I wonder how she's doing without me. Well, I guess she'll be doing well elsewhere. Hey, Tadayoshi, come on and read it for us. Oops, sorry. I open up the book wide in front of the children and start reading at a slow pace for them. It's best for them to read books on their own for efficient studying, but for the first time, I should read to them. What will happen to the detective Kobayashi and the fiend with the 20 faces? Myrna, you should be quiet. Tadayoshi-san's trying to read for us. Okay. Myrna didn't like it at first, but now she's really into it as I start reading it for them. Oop. Alan is always a nosy boy, but he's trying too hard to focus on my words. Seems like everyone realizes how good Boy Detective is. And that's the end of the story. I think it took me 3 hours to read. It's not a large book. That's enough time to go through it. Phew! Boy Detective is so awesome! It's a good read. Don't you agree, Myrna? Thank you, Tadayoshi-san. Yes, it was fun. I'm glad everyone enjoyed it. It's good when you can have fun while you're studying. Exactly, that's when you learn or pick up things the fastest. Hey, Tadayoshi, next time I want to choose what you read. Ew, no way! All the books you choose always make my skin crawl. Alan, you're too young for them. Seems like Alan doesn't like romance stories. I guess it's a universal truth that girls latch onto the sentimental things early in life. Julia, Are there any books you want me to read? Me? I'm fine with what Alan and Myrna choose. Julia is much more shy than the other two. You can be a bit more selfish, Julia. Nobody would hate you for that. Would you, Alan? Myrna? Obviously not. I wouldn't hate her for that. Me neither. I love Julia very, very much. There's no way I would hate her. Julia smiles, embarrassed as she hears Alan and Myrna's words. They are indeed a great trio. So, I'll let Julia choose what I read tomorrow, then Myrna the day after. Got it? Fine. I got to choose today after all. Julia chooses the book for us tomorrow. I can't wait. So that's it for languages today. Now we're doing math. Oh no, not math. I didn't mind math that much until the part where we got to algebra. Algebra was, oh my god, kill me now. Ew, I hate math. I like it. Alan sticks out his tongue to show his dislike of math, but Myrna seems more than ready for it. I think I have to teach them the 3 R's at least. They won't get far in the future if they don't have the basics. Oh wait, am I being an older brother to them? Alan, not all lessons are fun to do. That's exactly what Rosanne says. Then that means we're doing a good job, right? Question. Taro bought 5 pairs, which cost 10 yen each. How much will it cost in total? 5 yen. Oh, 50, what the fuck? Oh my god, I should let Tadayoshi teach me math again. That's the weird thing about math, right? The only place where they don't question that you buy like 60,000 watermelons at a time. Because some of those questions don't make any freaking sense. You're like, yeah, I'll have 1,000 bananas. Not only do I give them simple math problems, I combine them with practical questions as well. No matter how much knowledge you gain, it's worthless if you can't use it. That's one thing I've learned from this place. Alan puts his head in his hands. Seems like he's really bad at math. Well, each pair costs 10 yen, and he bought 5. So, on the other hand, Julia does the calculation by carefully writing the formula. Julia can do simple questions in her head quickly, but she doesn't seem to be good at applied ones like this. I'm done already! Myrna's already done the sum in her head. It looks like she's good with numbers. Okay, now, Alan, can you solve it? Why me? I think some wicked part of me chose Alan on purpose because he seems completely clueless. That would probably be the most fun part about being a teacher, I guess, you know? Picking the people that you know will sort of fail and they're like, yeah, how do you like that, motherfucker? Do you know the answer? Give it to me! And then when he doesn't, he'll be shamed in front of the class. Obviously, that's how I would do it. Not the Game of Thrones way of shaming, but a little bit less extreme. Alan, it's 50. Julia whispers to Alan as he looks at her helplessly. Got it! 50 yen! Boo! Don't cheat, Alan! Julia's so nice to him. Another reason to love Julia, right? That's right, Alan. But you should do it on your own next time. You can't lag behind Myrna and Julia, can you? Yep, I'll do my best. Can't lose the girls. Boys really are very simple. Most of them are actually pretty competitive, whether it's against other boys or girls. Not to say that girls aren't competitive, but from my experience, boys are a little bit more competitive. and I've met some competitive girls as well. Like, holy crap, with sports sometimes, there was one girl in my class who was like, whenever we played sports, like 95% of the girls, when we're playing basketball or any ball related sport, you know, when the ball comes towards them, they're like, ah, ball, please get it away from me. But the one is actually was really trying to actually play and compete, and you know, that's the, I guess, the fun part of gym class and whatnot, where people are actually sort of trying with you, especially because I was the competitive one and I was pretty good at sports, so I enjoyed playing it as well. Okay, on to the next one. Hey, Tadayoshi, how about we call it a day? I'm so tired. You're so weak, Alan. Oh, Myrna, please don't bully Alan. And I suppose you're tired as well, Myrna. This is around when you usually take a nap. I'm not tired yet. I can do some more. Myrna says she's not tired, but she's been rubbing her eyes for a while now. She's trying hard to hide that she's getting sleepy. I realize that we've been studying without a break. I have to reflect on doing the teaching at my pace. Very well. We're done with studying for today. The orange light of dusk shines through the stained glass. The time flew by while I was absorbed in teaching. Dang, the church looks so, I don't know, it looks entirely different just with the sort of, the glow of the sun coming through. I can't get over this rosary face, man. It's like the stalker is girlfriend or something. It's like, what have you been up to? And then if you give the wrong answer, she's gonna murder you. That's the look that Rosary is giving to us right now. You must all be tired. Did you enjoy studying? Now, go back to your rooms. Yes, I will. Oh, I'm sleepy. My head's gonna explode. Alan, you'll catch a cold if you sleep here. The trio of children returned to their rooms. Now I'll head to my room as well. I wanted to ask Rosary where the room with all the books is, but I'm tired for today. Huh? Oh no, wait, that's the creaking noise. Probably the door opening. A door slowly opens. Did someone come here to pray? I see a suspicious presence at the entrance of the church. A beam from a setting sun makes the person's blonde hair stand out. Maybe that person's here to confess, rather than to pray. There are reasons I came to that conclusion. Probably the eye patch, right? Person with the eye patch. They must have done something wrong in their life. The person has an eye patch on their right eye. Isn't it left? It looks like it's left on their picture, while the other eye is looking at me with a cold, sharp gaze. The silhouette tells me that the person is female, but she's far more intimidating than the ruffians around here. Her presence is more menacing than Lynn, the woman I met earlier today. I'd believe that she could kill someone with just her gaze, even though it's only one eye. Hi, are you here to pray? Tadayoshi-kun, do you know her? No, I don't know her at all. I don't have any friends who could make the atmosphere tense just by standing there. I thought Rosary might have known her in some way, but even the philanthropic Rosary doesn't know a person with such a murderous mood. The woman slowly walks towards me. Is it just me? Or is she walking like some carnivorous? Is it carnivorous or carnivorous? I don't know. Yeah, it's an animal who's a carnivore and stalking its prey. Just from the way she walks, I can tell she's something special and dangerous. Excuse me, but I heard that Tadayoshi Kurokawa, likely successor of the Kurokawa family, is staying here. Might you be Mr. Tadayoshi? She speaks politely, but sounds intimidating and cold-hearted. To the public, Tadayoshi Kurokawa is dead. Doesn't she know that? Should I tell her the truth? Or tell her a lie and run off? I know I shouldn't get involved with these kinds of people. This boy is Kitaro. He's not the Tadayoshi Kurokawa you're looking for. Wait, who the heck is Kitaro? My father's not an eyeball with a high-pitched voice, and I don't do sports in graveyards after dark. Rosary, you're indirectly telling her I am Tadayoshi Kurokawa. Apparently, nuns are really bad liars. Wait, Tadayoshi-kun, I'm trying to help you. So would you even try to read the situation? And you just called me Tadayoshi-kun, so that's out. Oops. Oh, Rosary. Rosary's face turns white. Lying is no longer an option. What should I do? I don't think I could talk her out of my way, but I have no strength to fight her either. I don't think we ever had the strength to fight anyone, let alone her, or even a child for that matter, in us, considering how frail and weak and whatnot we are. I'm in a terrible pinch, aren't I? My palms are sweaty, my knees are weak. Where's my mama's spaghetti? Well, you can lower your guard. I'm not here to harm you. You can consider me a friend, sure. This is my first friend with an eye patch. Adults always say that. Exactly. That's what they try to tell you to win you over. But obviously they're gonna tell or use everything that you tell them against you. They say they won't be angry if I tell the truth. Then once I do, they get angry. Yep, that's how adults work. Sorry, but I have no reason to trust you. I don't know if anyone with blonde hair and big boobs. Did he really have to mention the big boobs part? Yes, he did. He definitely did. I choose words that would provoke her to see how she reacts. It didn't work. Maybe I should change how I deal with her. You don't look like a friend of Rosary. So, who sent you here? What makes you think someone sent me? Look, your movements are completely different from the thugs in the slums. You're trying to keep your emotions and thoughts hidden, and you sound like you're testing me. There are other possibilities, but I assume you've been hired to kill me, right? I grin at her. I don't want her to know that I have no other choice. Hired to kill? Did you think that such a bluff would work on me? This won't work either. My words came out of nowhere, and I have no proof at all. And she knew it was a bluff. She's a tough one to get by. hard to imagine, right? You can't sneak one past the one-eyed girl. I'm done with listening to you patiently. Who do you think you are? I'm going to call the police if you're going to do something to Tadayoshi-kun or the church. Call the authorities if you like. I don't care. I shudder unexpectedly. The murderous atmosphere around her thickens. I don't think I could talk her into leaving, but I'm not strong enough to fight her either. Dead men tell no tales. You've heard that saying in this country, right? She's saying she'll show no mercy if we try to resist. Her tone doesn't change, but I don't see her pointing a gun or a blade at us. I think she could handle us both with just her bare hands, or her boobs probably. Those are some killer boobs, I imagine. I don't know why I said that. Get back, Rosary! But... Just do what I say, please! Rosary moves behind me, looking disappointed. Her legs are shaking. She must have been so scared. I'll tell you one more time. I'm not here to harm you in any way. And I am interested to hear what other things you've thought about me. I'd like to hear them, just for future reference. The woman remains calm and composed, I don't want to say too much, but here goes nothing. They're not important enough for you to be concerned, but you tried to confirm that I am Tadayoshi Kurokawa. You came all the way to an old church in the slums, so someone must have sent you here specifically. I don't know who sent you, but you must have been given minimal information about Tadayoshi Kurokawa, such as his face or characteristics, but you looked at my face and tried to identify me. This means the information you were given is wrong, I assume. Ah, gotcha there, girl. The late Tadayoshi Kurokawa is already a grown-up. I'd read all the newspapers I could, but I could only find that I died from a heart attack in plain text. There are no photos in the paper. What if it all turns out to be a conspiracy or something? So, someone in the Kurokawa family must have controlled the media. I see. You are indeed a smart person, just as my lady said of you. Your lady? Her murderous mood vanishes at once. The tense atmosphere is becoming relaxed. It seems to be true that she's not here to harm us, or rather, her reason for harming us is gone. Now, will you tell me who you really are? Okay. I am Liselot? Liselot. I am a servant of the Rickensteins. The Rickensteins? I don't know who they are. I can't believe I'm hearing that name here. I am astonished at her unexpected answer. That reaction confirms to me you are indeed Tadayoshi Kurokawa. I will bring my lady, Nina von Rickenstein, here to meet you. Nina's here? Badump, badump, badump. Is this the German girl that he was sending letters to? My heart begins to beat harder. A girl in a foreign country whom I exchanged letters with. Yeah, it was her. I could obviously tell by the font, right? That's such a German thing, I assume. I only met her in person once, when my father forced me to visit Germany with him. I've been her pen pal ever since. Her Japanese had a lot of mistakes in her first few letters, but her writing skills got better as she sent me more. The feeling that each other's emotions are being transmitted to one another. I was so pleased with that feeling that I lost count of how many letters and words I exchanged with her. Hey, Tadayoshi-kun, is that Nina girl a friend of yours? Yeah, actually, she's my fiance. What? Fiance? Rosary's face suddenly turns red. Huh? Why are you surprised? Yelping like a fox. You know I was once a son of a rich family. I'm 16 years old, and it's not strange to have a fiance at that age. Depends what day and age we live in, I guess. I called Nina my fiance, but I didn't make a real commitment with her. For me, as a member of the Kurokawa family, that's a fantasy I could only experience in storybooks. Marriages between big families are purely political, so the parents of our families arranged the political marriage between Nina and myself. Oh no, those are the worst. Why don't you just marry for love? Love is the best thing in the world. Besides money, Wait a minute. Did you say you're 16 years old? Tadayoshi-kun! Are you older than me? Are you my big brother? What? I didn't imagine Rosary to be that young. Rosary, you're so panicked. Wait, does that mean she's younger than me? What? Rosary, you are younger than me? I thought you were at least 20. Yeah, I sort of had that feeling too. Whack! Uh-oh. Ow! Why did you hit me? Have you no respect for your elders? Immediately taking advantage of it, using it against her. I'm still 14 years old. Not even close to 20. Oh, she's 2 years younger. She's kept me on a leash since I met her. Now I think it's my turn as her senior. Uh-oh, she's angry. Look at her face. Never mind. The pride of being an elder person, a seniority system, such things don't even exist here. Shall I proceed? Lee seems hopelessly amazed. I think now is not the time to argue with Rosary. Sure. Sorry about that. I glance at the entrance of the church. I see a silhouette of a girl in a wheelchair in the doorway, illuminated by the light of the setting sun. Lise walks toward her and pushes the wheelchair towards us. I can see her better as they approach. Wow, she's so beautiful. The word pure fits her well, with her soft silver hair and translucent white skin. Large, wide blue eyes, as if she's astonished at something. I only met her once, and it's been a while since then, but I still remember how she looked. The girl before me has all the signs of being the girl I once knew, grown taller. It's been a long time, Nina. What? Tadayoshi-sama, what? Ah! Why does she sort of remind me of Julia? She's also like holding a teddy bear. Julia's always holding a teddy bear. And she actually doesn't look that much older either. And obviously, we haven't even gotten to the sad part that she's actually in a wheelchair. A big tear runs down her cheek. My lady! Lee steps between Nina and me, moving at inhuman speed. You made her cry! I feel a murderous rage coming from her, far stronger than I felt before. She's serious this time, and I'm sure her gaze has killed someone in the past. Wait! I didn't do anything to her. I'll wet my pants if you keep looking at me like that. Oh god. No, please. I'm so glad that Tadayoshi-sama is still alive. I'm so happy about that. How kind you are, my lady. Lise kneels down next to her and wipes Nina's tears away with an elegant, lace-trimmed handkerchief. Lise looks so different now. Seems like Nina is more than a master to Lise. Nina and Lise look like sisters, rather than master and servant. I'm glad that Nina has someone like that. When I heard Tadayoshi-sama had died, I went blank. But I didn't want to believe that. So I'm here to see Tadayoshi-sama is alive and well. Right here. Nina cries like a child. Her tears keep flowing from her eyes. I have things I want to ask Nina, but I'll have to wait until she's done. But it's uncomfortable here, and people could come into the chapel at any time. Hey, my children might come in, so should we go somewhere else? It seems that Nina-san and Tadayoshi-kun have lots to talk about. I appreciate your concern. Please forgive my rude behavior earlier. No problem, Nisa-san. Thank you. But may I ask your name? I am Rosary Winslet, a nun of this church. Nice to meet you. Rosary bows to Lise elegantly. I think nuns must be trained for etiquette. Understood, Miss Rosary. I will accept your kind offer. Good. There's an unused room in the church, so I will take you there. Follow me. I follow Rosary along with Nina and Lise. There are things I'm not clear about. I'll have to thank Rosary for providing us a place to discuss things. Well, I'm gonna end this particular video here. I don't know, it's still so uncertain as to what exactly has happened, because there are some elements, or at least I keep thinking somewhere along the line, that time travel in some strange way. Not entirely, of course, but has to do something with this, perhaps. But it always depends on the sort of time frame that everything is in, right? Like, for example, we know that at this moment, Tadayoshi is 16. The version of him that he is right now, rather than the one that's supposedly dead, according to the media and all that. But all we know is that Tadayoshi-kun that's supposedly dead is an adult. So we don't really have an exact time frame, but we know that he met Nina when he was younger. So he said Nina was a more grown-up person as well. So apparently Nina has fully aged, but she didn't say anything like that we look younger or whatever. It's not like we had a good time to talk about everything yet either, but I don't know. It's still quite vague what the hell is going on, but that's why we gotta dig deeper into the story, so I'm gonna do that in the next video. So thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe for more, and I hope to see you in the next video. Peace!